This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA, Dos Amigos, Nichols Chevrolet Buick in Mason City, Josh Peterson and Country Financial in Mason City, and the Illini Central Athletic Booster Club.
Boys.
Hello, Cougar fans. Welcome to Redbird Arena in Bloomington, Illinois. It is Supersectional night for the Cougars. About 11 and a half minutes here before things get kicked off. We figured we'd get up and running here, make sure everything works, make sure everybody back home is able to hear us okay. We hope you're able to hear us.
That's all the same. It's fine.
Okay, Josh, can you hear me?
All right, we're going to go back where we were for the pregame check. We're going to go back where we were for the pregame check, Josh. You know, it wouldn't be a normal broadcast if something didn't go wrong.
Are we on?
I think we're on now.
All right, let's try this again. Welcome, folks. We hope you can lock into us now. Again, we're at Redbird Arena. It's Supersectional time in 1A basketball. We got delayed by a night as a result of the storm. We are here, though. The Cougars have made it. And standing in the way of the Cougars is the Cissna Park Timberwolves. My name's Josh Peterson. I'm joined, as always, by Lance Giesler. Lance, good to have you.
Good to be here, Josh. You know, you have to love Supersectional time in Cougarville. Great opponent that we have to face tonight. One more step in the way of Illini Central.
We mentioned Cissna Park. Here's what we know about them, folks. They come into tonight's matchup with a 21-10 record. Don't get too excited about those 10 losses. They have a tough schedule. They only play 5 or 6 other 1A teams. They're loaded with 2 and 3A teams. Their only losses have come to St. Joe Ogden. Actually, 4 losses to St. Joe Ogden. Chicago Providence, St. Mel, and Kankakee McNamara. Only 1A loss was to St. Anne. If that school rings a bell, we saw them give Illini Central everything they could handle about a month ago at the shootout in Mason City. Lance, I think you had a chance to watch some film. Tell us what you know about Cissna Park.
Well, Josh, I got to be honest. I watched some film with my old man the other day. And the thing you got to worry about with CPCI is they got a really good big man. And he's one of the best in the state, and that's what they're really going to look to do. CPCI is going to look to push the ball. If they don't have anything off their break, they're going to stop and they're going to run their half-court offense. They're going to look to get him the ball inside. And that's what Illini Central is going to have to focus on. They're going to have good help-side defense. They are going to have defenders closing out on shooters after we get the help-side defense. And those keys right there are the big things for Illini Central. Offensively, Cougars just have to do what they're going to do. You never know what a Coach Long team's going to throw at you as far as defense goes. They might see a triangle and 2. They might see a 1-2-2. They might see a zone. I got to believe that Coach Long, he's a man-to-man guy, is going to want to go man-to-man. But you never know. Like I said, he's going to do all he can to come out and win this game. They're a non-ranked team right now. Illini Central #1 in state. They're getting every team's best game, and you got to believe no bigger game than tonight. They're going to get best game of the year.
It sounds like, and what we've heard, so far about this team we're facing, it sounds like maybe a lot of similarities to the Cougar team we've watched all year. Sounds like they can get out and run if they want to. We know Illini Central has the presence inside, Duncan McClure. We know, as Lance just mentioned, we got an all-state presence inside in the 6'4", Cole Hasselbring. He is a senior. He's going to be a name we say a lot tonight. He comes to the game averaging about 15 points a game, 7 rebounds per game. He's a 4-year starter for the school. He holds the school record for rebounds in a sectional final game Friday night. He rang up 21 points, 9 rebounds. I promise you he will be a topic of discussion throughout the night.
All night long, and that's been one thing for the Illini Central Cougars that they've had to focus on the postseason is guarding big men. Now, the nice thing about that is the last game they really had to focus on the guard play of Ridgeview. And don't want to jinx myself or whatever, but the guard play isn't as strong as the Ridgeview team, but their post play is better. So the Cougars really are going to focus in on that. And they're going to work to do all they can with the big man.
So, we say it a lot, and it's always kind of a concern because there's always the threat of it. We've got to keep Duncan McClure out of foul trouble.
Obviously, that's the case. He's going to have to guard CP's big man. And, with that extra day at rest especially, they've gone over the scout report. They know what CP's looking for. And Duncan's got to stay disciplined on the defensive end. Now, that being said, Illini Central on the offensive end. After watching game film on CP, I know that their big man likes to block shots. He likes to be aggressive. So it's kind of the same token. Duncan needs to be aggressive, square up, take the ball at him, and go to the basket hard, and maybe we can get their big man in trouble. If we get their big man in foul trouble, they're really going to have a hard time scoring tonight.
Absolutely. We're at about 6 minutes left, folks. The Cougars have headed back into the locker room to get one last minute to themselves before the game gets underway. The Timberwolves doing the same thing now as they head to their locker room. Big crowd from Mason City. It's a fun time of year for high school basketball. We're very thankful that the Cougars are still alive, and I'm excited to get this game going.
Once again, the Illini Central crowd, they have a bigger crowd again tonight. I tell you what, they're doubling CP's crowd tonight. And I know that we got some people back in Mason City at the Arley Theater, at DTS, all around watching the game that have tuned in. They've been faithful listeners all year long, and they're going to be tuning in tonight as well. And, people like Rick Holtmeyer from Havana, I know he's watched every game from Havana. We'd like to give a shout-out to Rick. My baseball boys in Havana, they've actually been without me the last couple weeks.
How in the world does a program survive without you?
I've had to cut out early. I tell you what, Todd Snowden's done a good job filling in for me, so I can cut out a little bit early. And let's hope I get to do it again this weekend if the Cougars can come out with a win. It's always good when you got people like Todd Snowden and Trey Murphy covering for you back home.
A couple things I wanted to hit up with you, Lance. You being the Illini Central Cougar historian that you are, let's talk about Illini Central's history of deep runs into the tournament. Let's talk about their history here at this gym. Tell me what you know.
Well, I know personally that the Cougars have lost 2 and won 1 here. They would love to get it to an even 500. I was on both those teams that lost here, but that was in the Sweet 16. This is an Elite 8 team already. This is a team that's number 1 in state. They've had a target on their back all year long. They've had these teams coming after them all year long. They are the team that everyone wants to beat, and they've stepped up to the challenge thus far this year, and let's hope they can do it again tonight. Absolutely.
As Lance said, we are down to the final 8 in 1A basketball, our Cougars being one of them. The winner tonight heads to Peoria. Winner tonight is a Final Four team in the state. Winner to face Nokomis.
Nokomis, and I can tell you a little thing about Nokomis, that if Illini Central can win tonight, that is a team Illini Central as 7th graders played in the state tournament, state championship game.
So there is some history.
Yeah, it will be a good Final Four matchup. CP, I'm going to keep saying CPCI, I apologize, because that's what it was back when I was playing in this arena. They also won state in 7th grade 1A the same year. Illini Central won state in 2A. So a lot of history.
So
you 2 really good teams. That's what
Absolutely.
it comes down to.
You look at a situation where we're dealing with two teams about to go at it. Both teams have played millions of minutes together. It all comes down to this. The better team's going to get a chance to go to Peoria. The better team's going to get a chance to bring home hardware to their school. And obviously we're a very biased network here.
And we're going to be all night long, so if you're tuning in, I'm not even going to apologize ahead of time because this is an Illini Central broadcast, and we will be pro Illini Central all night, so let's go Cougars.
Illini Central in their black away uniforms. Illini Central coming in with a 25-5 record. It has been a long time since the Cougars have lost. They're on a 14-game winning streak, unbeaten against 1A competition this season. And as we've mentioned a couple times, not only Sangamon Conference co-champs, they come in with the target. They are the team's, the final ranking that came out, they are the state's top-ranked team.
Exactly, Josh, and that's something that they dealt with early in the year. They, as soon as they got that #1 ranking, they played Riverton, an Elite 8 qualifier in 2A.
That's Cougars' last loss, I believe, correct?
It is, and that's the Cougars' only 2A loss. All the other losses have been to 3A schools. So you got to know strength of schedule is going to play a factor in this game, and I know CP has had a tough schedule. But the Cougars, I would argue, have the toughest schedule in 1A basketball. Let's hope it pays off this evening for Illini Central.
Absolutely, folks. We're getting close. About a minute and a half left on the clock. For those of you listening at home, we hope that you're all able to get us okay. We hope Lance isn't too loud. We know how he can talk.
I like to speak my words of wisdom,
but
Josh.
For those of you back home that are listening, we promise you it's a very fun scene. Illini Central represented very well. Big crowd. They're on their feet. Cheerleaders got them up on their feet, cheering for the Cougars. We're one game away, Lance. One game away from our shot at that elusive state championship.
You know, John Giesler, I don't know if you noticed what he's wearing tonight.
Oh, the gold jacket.
Brought out the gold jacket this evening for this big game. He only
he means business.
Out for the big ones.
You know he means business.
I don't know who his stylist is, but does good work.
I got a hunch your mother. Is that possible?
It quite possibly could be. We got under a minute to go. We're going to get going with the national anthem, I believe, first, the Star Spangled Banner. And we will go off the air until that's over. Then we'll get back with the lineups from both teams.
And we are back. Star Spangled Banner, we got through that. The teams gather one last time here. We forgot to mention, folks, Lance and I are up here what do you call this?
Mid-level.
Mid-level. They got us cramped up here. Lance and I are standing. We can't really see what view you're going to have throughout the game, so we'll do our best to bring as much info we can your way. We hope you're able to get a good image of everything.
We have the best cameraman in the business. Hey, we're going to get to the starting lineups, and here's what we're going to do for you. As always, I'll go through the Illini Central team, and we'll let Josh take over Cissna Parks.
Sounds good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Even when you're not playing, I think you got more nerves than you do when you're playing.
I think so.
Cougars coached by John Giesler, sporting the golden jacket. Assistants Tony Worley and Scott Francis. Now let's get to the starters for Illini Central this evening. First one off the bench, number 3. He's a senior, Grant Bale. He's going to do a great job defensively. He's going to knock down some open shots, we hope. Next player, number 14. You know he's on the radar of every team in the state right now, Jared Entwistle.
I'm told he's healthy. Is that right?
He's been rested an extra day. That's what I know.
Yep.
Next off the bench, Justin Unkin, number 23, a senior three-point specialist for the Cougars. Next one, number 33, Jordan JoJo Bradshaw, the team's top defensive player. He was a leading scorer in last game. Look for him to be the key in tonight's game, Josh. And the big man in the middle got his work cut out for him tonight. Number 53, Duncan McClure.
So the Cissna Park Timberwolves, their crowd gets on their feet to support them. Their starting lineup to get underway here.
The Timberwolves enter tonight's contest with a record of 21-10. The Timberwolves are members of the Sangamon Valley Conference. They arrived here tonight by winning the Broadlands Heritage Regional and the Danville Schlarman Sectional. The head coach of the Timberwolves is Kevin Long. His assistants,
as we mentioned, Cissna Park coming off a sectional championship at the Danville Schlarman Sectional. First starter for the Timberwolves.
Josh Marquez.
And I got to believe Jared Entwistle is going to be guarding him tonight.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's number 5, Josh Marquez, the 5'9 junior. Next starter up, number 10. 6'2" senior, Bo Anderson. We'll say his name a lot. Coming off 3 big three-pointers in the sectional championship. Next up, Alex Raby, number 20. We'll say a lot about him, too. The 5'10" senior, 12 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, another 4-year starter. The big man we'll be saying a lot of tonight, the guy we got to focus on, that's Cole Hasselbring, the 6'4" senior. And finally, the sophomore, number 40, Ben Jennings, 6 foot, 5 rebounds a game. Tells me he's not afraid to crash the board. A lot of these guys with big rebounding numbers. I think we're going to see a very aggressive team tonight.
And they do like to get out and run. Like I said, they can all go crash the boards, and their big man can sneak down the floor and get some easy layups. Now, you know CP's all business tonight, not even shaking hands with the officials or the opposing team, so they're ready to go. Illini Central's going to get their best game tonight. Let's step up, let's win this, and let's get to Peoria, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. The time is now. The time is now. It's Supersectional time. One more game. One more hill to climb. And we are underway. Tip controlled by the Timberwolves. And as Josh Marquez brings the ball up.
And Twistle's picking him up.
As always, the man-to-man defense applied by the Cougars. You can see them communicating well, contesting every passing lane.
Got to have that help side there by Justin Elkin. Good.
Skip pass. Raby gets it inside. He goes up strong and hits his first shot of the night. He immediately picks up Jared Entwistle. Looks like he's going to have the assignment of matching up with Illini Central's all-state point guard.
Jared getting the offense set up, and it looks like CP's going to go man. And that's just fine for Illini Central.
So here we go. Raby, very good defender early on against Jared Entwistle. Dump down pass to Duncan. He touches for the first time tonight. He turns and faces. Jared's going to pull for three. He got it. Long three. We love to see that.
You got to believe that shoulder's feeling okay tonight, Josh.
Looked good to me. A couple feet beyond the three-point line there from the left wing. Jared's first shot is good.
Setting some ball screens up top early is CP.
They're going to move the ball around here. They're looking inside. Can't get it that time. Skip pass to Anderson. Anderson pulls from the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound to Jennings. He follows it. Little runner in the lane's good. 4-3, Cissna Park.
Illini Central forced a tough shot. They got to get that rebound, though. Got to limit them to one shot per possession.
Bradshaw's going to dump down to Duncan McClure. He tries the up and under, not there. Entwistle thinks about a three, passes on it, gets to the hole, can't finish. Rebound to Jennings as the Timberwolves push ahead. There's their first dump down pass.
There's the help defense.
Raby able to save the ball, throws it off one of the Cougars. Not sure who it hit down there in the corner.
I think it's probably Grant Bale.
Bo Anderson set to pass the ball in underneath Timberwolves basketball.
Both crowds really into it right now.
That's Marquez, top of the key. He gives it up to Raby. Raby looking inside. Nothing there early on. There's their first attempt. And that ball
is Illini Central basketball.
Absolutely.
McClure fronting the big man inside. Got the help side on the back. And the big man's unable to get the ball. Coach Giesler, he's letting Jordan Bradshaw bring it up the floor right now because he's just as good a point guard as anyone you can find in the state. And Coach Giesler is signaling, let's run our motion offense.
So it's Justin Unken giving it up to Grant Bale down in the corner. Bale's going to get it back to Jared up top.
Let's turn and face up, Duncan. Cougars being patient on the offensive end.
There's the face by Duncan. He gives it up to Bale. Bale to the corner to Jared. He's going to pull again. Shot looked good. Hits back of the rim. Ball rebounded by Hasselbring. To make things worse, I think they got Duncan McClure on his first of the night reaching in.
They did. He's going to have to stay smart now on the defensive end and stay on his feet.
Team first for the Cougars. 5:09 left in the first quarter. 4-3, Cissna Park lead. Grant Bale comes up to apply some extra pressure. Skip pass there to Marquez. He gets it back up top.
We talked about Jordan Bradshaw being a good defender. Now we got Jared Entwistle on the ball a lot of time.
Backdoor attempt to Hasselbring. Duncan McClure timed his jump great, got his hand to the ball. Unfortunately, the ref didn't see it that way. Two very early fouls, exactly what we were afraid of on our big man. Noah Kirby in his glasses checking into the game.
Duncan's wanting to get on the bench right now. He's going to have to wait a second. The good thing is you got Noah Kirby coming in, and he's a kid coming in off the bench. He's a senior. He knows his role. He knows what he has to do, and he's going to come in totally focused on one thing, and that's stopping the big man for CPC.
Cole's first free throw is good, his first bucket of the night. I wish we had an instant replay to provide you folks. It was awful tight call. Looked like Duncan timed his jump perfect. Possible jump ball maybe. Doesn't matter, though. Cole hits both of them. We got two fouls on our big man. Noah Kirby checks into the game. Boy, do we need you now, Noah.
Illini Central's been in this situation before. And they're going to get a foul call on CP right now. And that's what they're going to have to do for Illini Central. Jordan Bradshaw needs to get aggressive and say, hey, you know what? You can guard McClure. Maybe you can guard Entwistle. You're not going to be able to guard all three of us.
That foul on Ben Jennings, the 6-foot sophomore, number 40, his first, team first. Noah Kirby gets it up top to Bale. Bale surveys the floor. Gets up top to Bradshaw. Giving Bradshaw some room up top. Jared gets into the hole again. He hits. Little runner in the lane. Nice touch.
Entwistle gets the double dribble call on CP. That's what he can do as well. You look at Jordan Bradshaw. He usually guards the other team's ball handler. Now, I got to look that CP is going to change this up, and they're going to have to go with Anderson bringing the ball up.
Good defensive pressure there by the Cougars, forcing our first turnover of the evening. Unkin thinks about a three there. He's going to pass on it. Won't take him long to put one up. We hope he shoots well tonight because we sure will need it. Bale going to pull from deep. Looks good. Not there. Entwistle the offensive rebound. Little runner doesn't go. Offensive rebound.
CP's
Defensive.
out to run right now.
They're not able to finish. Ball ends up back in the hands of Anderson. However, he was on the out-of-bounds line. It's going to be Cougar basketball.
Substitution.
Got like the confidence in Grant Bale taking that shot. That means he's ready to go. Let's just let him knock a couple of those down.
Shot looked good. Didn't go that time. 6-5, Cissna Park. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Bradshaw, as Lance said, bringing the ball up. He gives it up to Kirby. Ball tipped, almost turned over.
Let's stay aggressive right now.
Unkin gets dirty, saves possession for the Cougars, kicks to Bradshaw. He pulls just inside the three-point line. Got it. Nice shot, Jordan.
Now, I'll tell you what, if Jordan Bradshaw is hitting 16, 17-footers, you're really going to have a tough time guarding him this evening. Noah Kirby doing a good job fronting down there. We're going to have the help side.
Absolutely.
That's what CP's looking for.
Team defense, the key.
And he'll kind of he'll lull you to sleep, and then he'll, boom, put a quick post move on you.
He's going to pull from deep. Got it, the big man.
Now,
It's a long three.
That's the first time I've seen him step out and hit the three.
He looked like a shooter on that one.
He did.
Bradshaw to Unkin. Unkin's first attempt, no good. Rebound to Bo Anderson. He pushes ahead. There's Raby. He goes up strong, finishes. They do like to push.
They do. And if they don't get it, they'll be patient on the offensive end.
Nice pass by Unkin. Inside to Kirby. The shot blocked, however, by Cole Hasselbring. He's definitely a presence down low defensively.
And you know he's going to try and block shots. Let's shot fake him a couple times. Let's get him up in the air. They got Duncan McClure 2 fouls. Let's even it out.
That's Jennings for three. He can't hit. Rebound to Jared Entwistle. Pushes ahead to Bale. He's going to go up for two. Go! Can't get it to fall. We did get a second foul, however, going to be called on Ben Jennings. Probably time for him to take a seat. 2:05 left in the first quarter. 11-7. Cissna Park lead after that layup. Team second for Cissna Park as far as the foul count goes as Bale steps to the line. First one's going to roll around and drop. Good shot by Grant. 11-8. For the Timberwolves, Marquez checks back in, along with number 22, Tyson Rogers, a 6-foot junior.
Now, CP doesn't have much of a bench, so if we can actually push the ball and get them in foul trouble, they're going to have a hard time staying with Illini Central.
Bale's second free throw, no good. He left that one short. Rebound to the Timberwolves.
We talk about Jordan Bradshaw getting picks. I can see a couple from Entwistle coming tonight.
So it's one skip pass after another, looking for an opportunity to dump it down. They finally do. Catch the Cougars trying to rotate over. Bucket is good by the Timberwolves.
There we go, get the hand-checking foul, and that's going to send Entwistle to the line for two.
That's number 20, Alex Raby. Very impressive defender to start the game. Quick kid. It's going to be his first team third.
He's got the assignment to guard Jared Entwistle, so you know that's their team's best defender.
Jared's first free throw wants to go in. It doesn't do it. It rolls out. 13-8 stays the score.
Connor Martin checking into the game. Had a big game in that sectional final.
Jared misses both free throws. We don't see that very often. Score's going to stay at 13-8.
Now Jared's a 7. Oh, might have missed a travel there. Illini Central wanted it. They didn't get the call.
So Cissna Park continuing to pass the ball around until they get a view down low.
Don't know who they're going to call that on. They're calling it on the arm. Looked like we had Illini Central players all straight up. It's going to be a long night if that's what they're giving them.
What Cougar do they ring up there?
Bradshaw.
Team third for the Cougars as Hasselbring misses his first free throw. Second one good, 14-8, minute 12 left in the first. Bradshaw to Unken. Unken has the ball tipped, stolen. He almost recovers it back, still controlled by the Timberwolves as they push ahead. Raby's going to get the ball down low.
Nice job by
hustle by Bradshaw. Cougar basketball.
Got 45 seconds to go in the quarter.
There's a no-look pass. Jared Entwistle.
Got it to go.
Got it to Connor Martin down low. He was able to hit it.
40 seconds left in the quarter. That cuts the score 14-10.
Beautiful pass by Jared Entwistle.
Cougars looking to do a little run and jump with the big man up top. CP's probably going to go with their spread offense to end this quarter. Very patient. They're going to work it around, look to get into their big man. There's a steal by Entwistle, though.
21 seconds left. They're going to get him on the reach.
And that's going to be, is that on Raby?
Be on Raby.
That's going to be his second foul. So now who's CP going to have guarding Entwistle? Are they going to sub him out? They're going to keep him in. Looks to me like they're going to keep him in. Let's stay aggressive, Jared.
Team fourth for the Timberwolves. Nice pass, Noah Kirby to Connor Martin. He finishes. Big presence made by Connor Martin as he checked into the game just a minute or so ago.
10 seconds to go in the quarter.
Come on, Cougars. Defense here. Let's head into the second quarter. The kick out there. Shot no good. Hasselbring follows. Got to get a body on the big man.
Gets it to go at the buzzer. That's going to bring it to 16-12. Elias has been here before. You know they're going to get CP's best shot. And right now, 16-12, CP's lead. And we knew this was going to happen. We knew that Cissna Park's going to bring everything they have against Illini Central. Illini Central down 4 in a situation that they've been in a few times here in the postseason early on with teams hanging right there with them. And their big man's on the bench with 2 fouls. So you got to like Illini Central's chances right now with their big man on the bench with 2 fouls. They're still right there. CP's still having a hard time guarding them in the half-court offense.
Outside of Duncan McClure's 2 fouls, no immediate foul trouble yet for the Cougars.
The team fouls for the Cougars, they have three team fouls. They have Jordan Bradshaw with 1. And that was once again on the big man from CP. So you know that's their look. That's what they're going for. Illini Central going to make some adjustments coming out of this quarter and really focus in on him. Their outside shooting's been skeptical.
McClure back into the game. Connor Martin stays on the floor after a big couple shots made down the stretch of the first quarter. Second quarter underway.
Now Duncan's going to have to play smart to start this half. Or start the second quarter, sorry.
Oh, there's a nice pass. Connor Martin gets it inside off a back screen.
I don't know if they got the scout report on Connor Martin. He's going to slash and he's going to get to the hole as much as he can. And he's just a sub. But I tell you what, he's good enough to be in that starting 5, as are a couple of these guys.
Good defense there by Unken. He contests the shot. Forces a miss. Rebound to Jordan Bradshaw. Bradshaw pulls again. Ooh, in and out. Good-looking shot. Can't hit. Rebound to Raby.
Raby to me looks like he only has a right hand. Didn't want to put in his left, bring it up the floor against that pressure.
I didn't notice. Was he still guarding Jared Entwistle on the defensive side?
I'll have to check into that this next possession.
We know he's got 2 fouls. We know coming in he's the best defender for them. Skip pass. One extra pass made by Raby. He gets it to Marquez, who hits a big three-pointer for the Timberwolves.
And yes, he's staying on Jared Entwistle.
19-14, Timberwolves lead.
Turn and face up, Duncan.
Duncan shoots, good-looking shot, doesn't go. A lot of shots in and out so far by the Cougars.
And they're pushing.
Extra pass made to Raby. He penetrates on the left wing. Gets his own rebound, kicks out. Marquez going to pull another shot. He hits 2 threes. That's the 5'9" junior hitting 2 straight three-pointers against this Cougar defense. 22-14.
If they're going to beat them, that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to knock down some outside shots.
Entwistle's going to pull from the corner, in and out again. Shots not falling at this point. 5:55 left in the half. Attempted skip pass. We're going to get a turnover for the Cougars. What do you think? Gather ourselves, get a good possession here.
Let's get a great offensive possession on this one. Now, CP's going to look, they're going to want to slow this game down. If they get a little bit of a lead, they're probably going to go 4 corners and spread you out, because that's what they did in their sectional championship game. They got a little bit of lead. They're going to spread out the floor, and they're going to be real patient on offense.
So Raby takes a seat for the Timberwolves, gives Marquez a chance to guard Jared Entwistle. Ball moves around for the Cougars. We've seen the unselfishness all year. Connor Martin's going to get an open look. Hits another one. Way to step up, Connor. There's a double team by the Cougars.
Let's get a
Connor Martin with the hustle.
That's going to be CP ball, though, but great job by Connor Martin really going after it. Now, Marquez has a couple threes. Entwistle's guarding him. You know he's going to start looking, you know what? You've hit 2 on me. That's all it's going to be for the night.
Well, let's hope so. Ball taken over to the left wing there by the Timberwolves. Back up top. They finally get it down low. There's Duncan McClure. The save ends up back in the hands of Hasselbring. He misses, however. Cougars get away with one there as their big man had a look at the hoop. Bradshaw with the penetration. Goes up strong.
And the big guy.
So Hasselbring came over to help as Bradshaw burnt his man. Is that his first?
No, here in a second. His first foul, yes. 4:40 to go in the second period. Score 22-16 with Bradshaw going to the line to shoot 2.
Bradshaw's first one is good. 5 team fouls for the Timberwolves. We'll keep an eye on that as this quarter progresses. Bradshaw's first free throw there brings the Cougars back within 5. It's 22-17. Second one goes, 22-18, 4:44 left in the half.
Now they're switching up now. They're going to put Bradshaw on 5 because he's bringing the ball up the floor. And
almost a turnover. They do get the turnover. Connor Martin ends up with the ball in his hands. Jared pushes ahead.
Now Cougars are going to look for a great shot here. Getting it into Entwistle. Facing up. Take it at him, Duncan.
Jared moves the ball over to Grant. It's Grant Bale over on the right wing. Gives it back up to Jared. Grant Bale's going to pull for 3. Got it! Big shot, Grant.
Cutting the lead to 1 with 4 minutes to go in the second period.
Cougars.
Now they're switching it back up. 10's going to bring the ball up. They want anyone but whoever Jordan Bradshaw's guard to bring the ball up the floor.
Obviously scouting report out on Jordan Bradshaw's defensive abilities.
Help side, boys.
That's going to be a turnover. No, it's not. Cougars passed on grabbing it, it looked like. Ball ended up staying in bounds. Cougars possibly missing an opportunity there. We'll see if the defense can hold. Three-pointer. Cissna Park misses well short. Connor Martin
with a big rebound. He's doing it all tonight so far.
Opportunity for the Cougars to take a lead here.
Tell you what, they're really sagging off of Bradshaw.
Absolutely.
I'd love to see him step up.
Bale's going to pull again.
Got it! Feeling it!
2 big threes by the senior. Role player all year, does what he's called on. We know his ability to knock down that shot. Everybody gets to see it tonight.
He can knock it down any time, and he's just he hasn't really had to this year with the 3-headed monsters that Atlanta Central has.
Another turnover. Come on, Jordan. Jordan can't quite grab it. Ball ends up to the hands of the Timberwolves. They've got a 3-on-2 situation. Great defense by Duncan McClure. Cougars with momentum. Cougars defense fired up.
2-point lead with 2:40 to go in the second quarter.
Bradshaw into the lane. He goes up strong.
Thought he got the second foul on the big man. Didn't get it called, though.
A lot of contact, no call. Doesn't matter. Basket's good. Great penetration by Jordan. 26-22. Cougars with all the momentum. Cougar fans on their feet.
Got to have that help side down there, which Grant Bale does.
Timberwolves pulling the ball out, trying to get some form of set play, looks like. We got to think they're going to be looking down low, trying to get Duncan McClure his third foul. Duncan done a great job so far this half.
And there's a steal by Entwistle.
He's going to try to finish himself. Got it.
And that's going to be a timeout for Cissna Park. That's going to be their first timeout as the Cougars jump out to a 28-22 lead with a minute 57 to go in the second. Now, that's a pretty good-sized run for the Cougars. What were they down, Josh? They were down about 6, 7, 8 points.
Yeah. 22-14 maybe, something like that.
Right around there, and they picked up the defensive intensity. You know what? They smell blood, they go, and they get it.
Well, you hit it right on the head. We watched the Cougars come to their huddle here. Cissna Park dragging their heads a little bit. We see a little frustration out of them for the first time tonight. You see the chest starting to swell up a little bit for the Cougars. The confidence is in place. It took a minute, but they're here, and they know what they're playing for, and it's their time.
You know, the thing about the Cougars, I've talked to Illini Central's assistant coach, Tony Worley, and he says the great thing about being in this situation is they know what they have to lose. They've been to Peoria. They were there last year. They know how much fun it is on that Thursday, on that Friday, on that Saturday.
Real quick, we're talking about Bradshaw and the other team trying to keep him from guarding the ball. Jared and Bradshaw just switched there on the inbound.
Exactly.
There's a turnover.
There's another turnover, and Bradshaw is just going to stay. He's going to stay there and take whoever brings the ball up the floor.
It's interchangeable. Such good defenders. Both of them such good defenders.
Exactly. Interchangeable on the other end. Once you get that ball across half court, they can guard either one of them.
You're right, Lance. They're sagging off Jordan Bradshaw.
Knocked down a three, Jordan.
We all know he can make those. Apparently their coach. Oh, Unkin gets it stolen from him there on the left wing. Big block by Jordan Bradshaw. Big block by Bale.
Bale's going to get called for the foul on his block. But
good hustle
by the Cougars on getting back and getting.
Yeah, that's the little things that get teams here. For kids watching at home, you see that hustle by the Cougar defenders. Not one, but two of them getting back. No easy shots.
Ben Jennings at the line, shooting two.
First one no good for Jennings.
We like to see that. 14 fouls there after Grant Bale's first.
Minute 20 to go in the half. 28-22 Illini Central.
Second one goes for Jennings.
Now, with CP's best defender out of the game, Entwistle's going to bring it up the floor.
High screen there by Noah Kirby. Entwistle goes the other way, fakes out his defender. Then a little pass fake in the lane, freeing himself up for a layup. Such a smooth player.
He's not necessarily the quickest guy out there. He's just, like you said, he's so smooth.
Unkin all over Jennings up top.
Forced
They're going to get a turnover. No, Kirby controls it. Way to go, Noah. Way to go, Justin Unkin on the defense.
Nothing there. Let's pull it out and get a good.
He's going to pull. Right. And he's going to get it.
Never mind, John. Oh, we could do that.
Oh, the fearlessness. The fearlessness. We love it. Great shot by Justin Unkin.
They let Randolph Stevens do it.
Cougar fans on their feet as they see their Cougar team take the lead up to 10. 30 seconds left in the half. It's been all Cougars here in the second quarter. Grant Bale fronts the big man down low.
The crowd is getting into it now.
Coach Giesler with the smart move, putting Duncan McClure on the bench. Doesn't want to risk any third foul.
15 seconds to go right now. 33-23, 10-point lead. Bradshaw guarding the ball. Let's get a pick, John.
Absolutely.
Let's get a pick right now.
A stop here sends all the momentum in the Cougar favor. Marquez is going to pull. Oh, he hits it big first half for him.
It's a tough three. That's okay, though. 33-26, Illini Central lead going into halftime. Wow, what a
up and down, exciting half. Took the Cougars a minute to wake up, remember what they're doing. Ever since then, it's been a great battle.
Yeah, you know what? Illini Central with the lead going in at halftime. They have Duncan McClure. He came away with just 2 fouls. He got 2 fouls early, so the Cougars are kind of right where they want to be.
Yep.
While CP, what they're going to look to do, they got their best defender coming back in the game as well. But what I look for Illini Central to do is, if he's in the game, hey, Jordan Bradshaw, why don't you just take it up the floor?
So much game left, folks. We're going to take a couple-minute timeout here, I think. We'll be right back with you. We got an exciting second half coming. We'll be right back.
This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA, Dos Amigos, Nichols Chevrolet Buick in Mason City, Josh Peterson and Country Financial in Mason City, and the Illini Central Athletic Booster Club. This Illini Central event brought to you by Mason City IGA, Dos Amigos, Nichols Chevrolet Buick in Mason City, Josh Peterson and Country Financial in Mason City, and the Illini Central Athletic Booster Club.
There's a quiet dealer at the corner of Route 10 and 29 in Mason City that you should get to know. That dealer, Nichols Chevrolet Buick.
We believe business goes where it's invited and stays where it's well treated. Great treatment is based on promises kept. Promise what you can deliver. Nothing more, nothing less.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
We all promise. Please accept my invitation to visit us soon for all your automotive needs. where we promise to treat you with honesty and fairness, the way it should be.
And we are back. We hope everybody can hear us again. All reports coming out of Mason City are that you guys have been able to follow along.
Apparently so good, or good so far. I can't hardly hear myself right now. Can we turn that up just a little bit? Are we there now?
Check. Can you hear me, Lance?
I can hear you, Josh.
We
Can
hope-
you hear me?
I can hear you, but I could use you a little more.
I'm pretty faint.
There you are.
Pretty faint. If we put this closer to there. Can't quite. We might have to do some adjusting.
We'll be right back.
Are we there yet? If we can get some feedback from the Illini Central fans, send me a text. Let me know if you can hear me or not. I don't think we can right now.
Well, we hope you can hear us. I can hear myself all right. Lance?
I can hear you. I just can't hear myself, Josh.
Well, I can hear you, but we could use a little more volume of you.
At halftime, we
There we
found
go.
out a lot of people are thankful for this broadcast, and we're thankful for this broadcast as we thanked our sponsors at halftime. Just got word from a parent from Decatur Christian who we played earlier this year. They're watching the game. Their son, Alex Dial, is in the Army. He was tuned in at the Decatur Christian game. Hopefully he's tuned in right now. And that's kind of why we do this type of stuff, for people like that go overseas, can serve this country, and can still manage to watch the game right now. Josh, we got a minute 58 to go before this game.
This is what it's all about.
What's the game plan right now? Here's what I'm thinking.
Fire away.
For Illini Central is they're going to have to stay with their defensive intensity. Duncan McClure had 2 fouls. He was able to stay in the game. And he, hold on here a second, Josh. I'm getting messages from people. Let me know how we're sounding. They're unable to hear me as well, so we might have to switch me to a microphone. And that's
What
fine.
about me? I'm the important one. Can they hear me?
Josh, you're good. You're real good.
All right.
Apparently, now it's sounding okay. So let's go with this for now.
Let's go with it.
Minutes ago before the half. This is what we deal with every day, Josh. We're a bunch of amateurs. And this is how we do things. So nothing professional about this broadcast at all.
But here's what's important, folks. One more half of basketball. We've seen a battle in the first half. Both teams commanding the momentum for a time being. Illini Central with the big second quarter. Took it out to 10 points. Big three by Marquez to end the half. Kept it within 7. As Lance said, we're 33-26 as both teams come out of their huddle. How's your blood pressure, Lance?
It's up. It's up, I'll be honest. It's going to be CP ball to start the half. And Illini Central's got to be aware for any sets. You want to look out for a lob play right here from CP. Anything to the big man, you know they're going to run it through him. Duncan's got to stay on his feet. You got to have good help side. And one thing with that lob pass, you got to have ball pressure. That's what Illini Central has to do this half. Ball pressure, good help side defense, and they're going to be okay.
So here we go, second half of Supersectional action.
Obviously, Bradshaw's taking the ball right off the bat.
Same thing we've seen all year. Bradshaw going to apply the pressure up top. Such a great defender.
Looking inside, they get it.
The pass got through. The kick out there. Unable to hit. Rebound to Grant Bale. That's number 10, Bo Anderson, on the shot attempt.
Take him to the hole, Jordan. Or Jared, sorry.
Inside to McClure, left-handed hook, that's big.
Offensively, he hasn't done much the first half. He's looking aggressive right now. Big rebound by the Cougars. Great job, Grant Bale. Great stop on defense. Pushing it. Let's push
ahead. Bradshaw has a lane. He's going to go up strong. Ends up controlling possession. Kicks it out to his buddy Jared. Jared can't hit. Unkin came crashing, unable to grab the offensive rebound. Timberwolves ball.
35-26. Illini Central's defense just wreaking havoc on this CP
Great job
team.
by Duncan McClure last time.
Exactly. Did a great job. We had great ball pressure.
Tip pass there.
Cougar crowd getting into it now. Great
There's the turnover.
Let's get that ball.
Jump ball's going to go to us.
Good job, Cougars.
Jump ball, alternating possession.
Cougars, as always, not afraid to get dirty as Duncan McClure ends up on the floor tying the ball up.
Cougars throwing two defenders right there at the big man because they know that once he gets the ball, he's going to score. Throwing two right away, getting that early help and getting a turnover.
Duncan McClure, turn and face, big man. There he goes. He's going to go right at the opposition, unable to convert.
Good move by Duncan, though. Okay, let's get another defensive stop here.
Wild
nice rebound by Duncan. That's going to be the third foul
on Raby.
On Raby. That's huge right now for the Cougars. That's their best defender. He's a kid that can guard inside. They got him on into us, so right now, just a physical player. Let's keep taking it at him.
Here comes full court pressure.
Illini Central's going to set up in their press break.
This doesn't really fear us Cougar fans. We've seen the guard play from this Cougar team all year. Handle these situations. They don't turn the ball over a lot. Jared Entwist's a little runner on the right side. Doesn't get it to go. Raby on the rebound. They push ahead. That's Jennings that gets ahead of the Cougar defense for a score. And the tip to follow.
6:02 to go. 28 Cissna, 35 Illini Central. Do we have blood on a player? It seems like we've had that a lot this season.
It's an aggressive Cougar defense.
That's what it is. Connor Martin back in the game, though, so you know what? That's okay right now for Illini Central. You got a man coming in off the bench. He knows what he can do. The rest of his teammates have a lot of confidence.
They're going to let anybody but Jared Entwistle bring the ball up. Grant Bale does.
Grant Bale says, I'll take
his work this time around. Ball ends up in Connor Martin's hand. Look at him go strong. He can't finish as it was contested by the Timberwolves defense.
Traveling call on Cissna Park.
I didn't see that one. Did we catch a break or was it obvious?
I don't know. With this angle, it's hard to tell, but you know what? We'll take anything we can get.
So we hope the Cougars make it count here as they set to throw the ball inbounds from underneath. Quick inbounds to Bradshaw.
Take that shot, JoJo. We'd love to see it up here.
He passes on a good look. Ball goes inside to Duncan. Duncan's going to go up strong. Kicks it out to Bradshaw.
He thought about that.
Thought about it. Gives it up to the big man. Big man kicks it back out to Bradshaw. There he's going to pull. Looks good. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Marquez as the Timberwolves push ahead.
Good help defense inside. I think that was off. No, they're going to call it off of Illini Central.
Cougar fans down there on that end thought otherwise. It's going to stay Timberwolves basketball.
JoJo just a fierce competitor. Just doing everything he can to help this team on the defensive end, stepping up on the offensive end.
5 minutes left in the third quarter. Still 7-point lead for the Cougars, 35-28. A stop here would be great.
And they're going to get Duncan for this third foul. Duncan's got to stay on the floor. That's the last thing the Cougars wanted. Coach John Giesler not happy with that one. I mean, it was a foul. He's not happy with Duncan McClure's decision on that, try and block that shot. Real quick, while I have a chance, a good buddy of mine who is very familiar with this postseason play, Dusty Bitsko, it's his birthday today, wishes the Cougars the best of luck in this Supersectional game, as well as his dad, Rifleman Ray.
Duncan McClure takes a seat as Jennings hits his first free throw, making it a 6-point game, 35-29, 4:52 left in the third as Jennings prepares for his second shot. He got that one as well. We got a ball game, 5-point game. Cougars a little sluggish offensively here, haven't really found many ways to score to start
Cissna
the
wants
second
a foul
half.
on Jared. Illini Central wants a foul on the defender.
Unkin's going to pull from up top. Shot is short. Rebound to Anderson.
Right now, 4:28 to go, 35-30 Illini Central. Holding foul on Connor Martin.
So it's going to be a defensive foul away from the ball. Looks like they got Connor Martin.
Loose ball foul on Illini Central.
They get him holding the big man.
I don't know. I didn't think he was anywhere near, but they got the foul called. So it's going to be Cissna Park ball.
Timberwolves basketball underneath. We'll see what kind of set plays they come out of. A great looking play as Rabbie ends up getting a layup, something that should not happen. Layup off an inbounds pass makes it 35-32, 3-point game. Unkin thinks about pulling, passes on it. They're going to get Rabbie on the reach in.
Fourth foul.
Over-aggressive defense. Maybe trying to do a little too much there as Jared was.
Cissna doesn't like it, but I'll be honest, I didn't agree with the call on Connor Martin. So I guess it all evens out in the end for Illini Central. Now they're going to bring the big man in for Cissna.
Tyler Schultz going to check into the game. He's a 6'6 junior. He's replacing Rabbie, as we said, his fourth.
Illini Central needs to do a good job of taking advantage of this matchup and really run the floor against him. But it looks like they might be going zone right now, a little 1-2-2. So Cougars getting set up on what they need to do.
Very similar defense we saw last Friday, if I'm not mistaken, Lance.
Get it right inside to Bradshaw. Skip back out to Intro.
Going to get a three.
No good.
Can't get it. Big rebound there by Jennings. Pushed ahead by the Timberwolves. We got the shot we liked, just not able to convert.
Now Illini Central has their big man on the bench right now, so a stop here would be just fantastic for the Cougars.
Little baseline penetration there. Wild shot. That's Hasselbring, who couldn't get it to go. Blocked shot by the Cougars.
CP wants a foul. I wanted to travel. Neither was called.
Oh, Unkin lost control there. He turns it over. Marquez going to go finish himself. He does. 1-point game, 35-34. That lead the Cougars worked so hard to get in the second quarter, now gone. Lance, we've got a ball game.
Yes, we do, and Cissna's going to stay in their 1-2-2 zone right now with their best defender in foul trouble. Duncan McClure on the bench with 3.
Unkin's going to pull. Can't get it. Rebound by the big man, Hasselbring. Here comes the Timberwolves with a chance to take a lead.
Cougars need to stop right here because we do not want Cissna to get out and get this lead right now in the third. With 2:28 to go in the third, 35-34 Illini Central. They're going to be patient on this offensive end as we talked about before.
There's
Great
Anderson.
the Cougars. We're going to get
Dribbles into the trap. There's our turnover. Great defense. Trap applied there by Bale and Bradshaw. Noah Kirby checking into the game, replacing Unkin. Duncan McClure checking into the game for Grant Bale. McClure, as we've talked about a lot tonight, 3 fouls. We're at 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 1-point lead. Cissna Park staying in their zone. For the Cougars, it's just a matter of knocking down open shots. We know they'll create them.
Exactly. Being patient, not turn the ball over. I think you got to make Cissna come out and guard you a little bit.
Connor Martin thinks about a shot attempt there, passes on it. So does Jared. He's going to pull. In and out. So many shots have rolled in and out. Timberwolves ball. Marquez brings the ball up. There's a tip.
And that's going to be picked up as a foul on Cissna. Too bad on that one because Jared Entwistle was going to have the layup on the other end.
So the foul saves an easy 2 points for the Cougars.
So they're not going to argue that one at all because that just saved them 2 points.
Great defense there by the Cougars to get the ball back. Minute 30 left, third quarter. We're at Redbird Arena, Supersectional night in 1A basketball, and we've got a ball game.
Looking to get the ball inside.
There's Duncan McClure. He goes up strong. Got it.
Nice, strong move by the big man. That's going to put it up to a 3-point lead with a minute 15 to go in the third.
Now come on defense.
Let's get another stop on D, Josh.
Yep. For the Cougars, it's time to do what got him here, the defensive pressure. JoJo all over his man. They get the trap they want. Skip pass is completed.
Cougars staying calm, cool, collective on the defensive end.
We're down to 45 seconds. They're going to give the big man a shot. He's going to leave it short. We need a rebound. Connor's in there fighting for it.
Martin fighting for it. And we're going to have a
Cougars
foul
fans are
called on
clapping.
CP.
We'll get you a foul here in a second. I think it's the sophomore. It is number 40, Jennings. His fourth as well.
That leaves 2 of the starters for CP in foul trouble with 4 fouls. With 35 seconds to go in the third, 37-34 lead Illini Central.
So Jared running the show here, gets his offense set up. Down to 22 seconds. Cougars going to take their time, make sure this shot attempt is a good one. Cissna Park staying in their zone.
Yes, they are.
Down to 10 seconds.
10 seconds to go.
Cougar fans on their feet. Big possession here. Down to 5. There's our shot. Jared from the corner. No good. Shot goes long. Connor goes after it.
No, unable to get it back.
Not going to matter. Not going to matter. Shot attempt no good. We got a good look at it. 1 quarter left. Illini Central with a 3-point lead. It's 37-34.
What a ball game we have right now.
Great ball game. My blood pressure's up.
You got to wonder if Cissna, when they bring their top defender in, are they going to stay in that zone, which is done okay against the Cougars so far, or are they going to go to man-to-man?
Yeah, you think about that zone.
Right.
It worked for Cissna Park because the Cougars were not able to make their open shots. We create open shots out of the deal, just unfortunately not able to get them to go.
But right now you got to know that Coach John Giesler in the gold jacket down there is talking about what are we looking for against that zone. If they don't go zone, they're just going to run their motion offense. They're going to do what they've done all year long. They're going to move the basketball. They're going to get open looks. And God willing, I hope they knock them down this last quarter.
Raby is going to come back into the game for the Timberwolves.
Now that means Jared Entwistle has to stay aggressive. Let's take it at him. Duncan McClure, he's had a couple strong moves this half. Let's get him the ball. Let's let him get aggressive and take it at him. Connor Martin staying in the game right now. He's done a great job so far for the Cougars coming in off the bench. Let's get a stop right off the bat.
Fourth quarter underway. We hope this quarter belongs to the Cougars. Good pressure there by JoJo.
Noah Kirby in defending now.
Duncan fronting the big man. They don't want the ball going down low.
You can see Connor Martin with the help side.
Come on, turnover. Nice job, Noah.
Comes down with it. Gotta love them glasses, Josh.
Yeah, smart decision there not to do too much and push it ahead. Cougar basketball.
Let's hope all the Illini Central faithful back home are getting excited about this. 37-34, 7:20 to go. Cougars drawing something up.
Still in a zone, it looks like, Lance. There's
nice
the back
pass.
door. Come on, Bradshaw.
Gets it.
He got it. The backdoor cut we've seen all year, all career out of Jordan Bradshaw.
Once again, Bradshaw is going to be the key in this game. Defensively, and he's stepping up on the offensive end. Great job. That's going to be the 5th foul right now. On number 40.
Jennings.
on Jennings.
Ben Jennings takes a seat. 5 fouls.
Let's exploit that bench. I know CP doesn't have the strongest bench out there. Let's keep taking it at him.
Tyler Schultz, the big 6'6" guy, checks in for the Timberwolves. As much as he has size, he does not look like speed is an asset. Timberwolves lose some team speed there with the fouling out of Jennings.
40-34.
There's Bradshaw almost with a pick. All over him. JoJo just working Marquez back and forth.
Is he going to keep bringing the ball up?
I don't know. If he does, I bet JoJo gets one. There's no Kirby almost with a steal.
Defensive intensity from the Cougars right now. That's what they do. GATA.
Spin move by Hasselbring. He ends up with a nice spin move touch.
Nice strong move.
40-36. Cissna Park still in their zone. Going to make Illini Central beat them by shooting the ball.
I don't think IC's really going to be too...
What's the hurry?
Yeah. They're going to look to get great shots. Especially if you're not going to get out and really guard them hard. Now, Ridgeview the other night, they showed the Cougars had a hard time at the end of the game, but Ridgeview was really getting out and pressuring to get in their zone. Hold the ball out there. Let's make him come out and get you. Then you're going to get those layups.
So everything needs to be smart here by the Cougars. Kirby gets his shot blocked as he turned and took a shot attempt. Defensive stop there. Noah Kirby.
Noah Kirby and Connor Martin coming down with the ball. Here come the Cougars. Jared Entwistle looking to push.
He's going to get in the middle.
Getting to the basket. Gets the foul call on the big man.
I think they're going to get the big man Schultz, who just checked into the game, number 55. They do.
Foul is on 55, Tyler Schultz. His first, team 6.
His first, the team 6 by the Timberwolves. Of course, we'll monitor that. Jared steps to the line to shoot 2. Got it.
CP not happy with that call. A lot of contact, though, on this end of the floor. And the ref saying, you know what, he got him with the body. He didn't get him with the hand, he got him with the body.
Second one's good as well. As Jared steps up and knocks down 2. 42-36, 5:40 left in the game.
Now they're going to have the big man bring it up. Who's picking him up, Josh?
JoJo. He can guard all 5 positions.
Exactly. And they'll just switch it right back. It's what they're going to do.
That's a team that's played a lot of minutes together.
Exactly. Nothing
Cissna
there.
Park wanted the foul.
Cissna Park basketball.
They don't get it. They're going to retain possession as the ball's kicked out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by the Cougars. Timberwolves ball underneath. Come on, defense. JoJo gets there.
Ball with the steal. Smart decision.
Smart,
holding it up.
hold it back.
What are they going to do? Stay in their zone.
Let's make it count. 6-point lead. Cougars in no hurry as that clock continues to work.
Now they finally get a count on Entwistle, and he breaks it. Staying in that zone. Make him come out and guard you, Illini Central.
Absolutely.
Then you can attack and get layups. Once they come out, then you get aggressive. I know Illini Central does it. Last game, people were worried that they just stayed back in their zone. Once they come out and guard you, then you get aggressive.
Let's talk about strategy on the Cissna Park side, Lance. What?
Now they're coming out.
Here they come.
Here they're going to double. They're going to double Entwistle. Entwistle's going to handle it, though.
Of course he can handle it as the ball moves around.
Nice back cut. Nothing there.
Could have been a reach in. It's not. Oh,
Nice.
look at the
How
pass.
do you get
No,
that
Kirby
down
got him
there?
jumping. Noah can't finish as his shot is blocked. Rebound by the big man of the Timberwolves as they push ahead. They're going to get a 3-point attempt from the left wing. Got it. Big shot.
Timeout, Cissna.
That's Anderson with the big 3.
They're going to take a 30-second timeout. They're going to talk about what they're going to do. It's 42-39 right now with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Illini Central. Now, I know people want to stay aggressive, but if you're not going to come out and guard them, don't necessarily have to get aggressive. Once they come out and get you, then you look to attack. Then you look to get your easy buckets. But you have some of the best guards in the state handling the basketball. So what are you going to do? Let them handle it. Let them try and make them force you turnovers. They're going to try and double and twistle. He's going to get rid of the ball. Then you look to attack. Then you got your numbers. Right now you got to look at Cissna. They're probably going to start picking up maybe full court here, possibly, and look to get some steals. Illini Central, been here before. 4 minutes, 8 seconds to go. They have the lead. Just stay there and keep your cool.
Starters back into the game for the Cougars. It's going to be Cougar basketball, 4:08, as we just said. Very, very exciting 4 minutes of basketball. Come on, Cougars.
Now it looks like they're going to go man-to-man here. Illini Central going to run their motion offense. Let's get a great look right off the bat.
Grant Bale burns his dribble there. He kicks it back up to Jared.
Notice the defensive switch right now. They switched men on in twistle. Jump ball.
Going to get a jump ball.
Illini Central ball. They put Raby on Bradshaw that last time and put Anderson on in twistle.
Cougar basketball underneath, 3:47 left. Inbounds to Bradshaw up top.
All right, now they're playing man. Let's stay aggressive. Let's look to get a good bucket.
There's Bradshaw. Give and go. He goes up strong. Can't hit. Rebound to Schultz.
Tough shot by Bradshaw.
Here come the Timberwolves. Chance to bring it within one or tie. They are down 3.
Now, right here, we need a big defensive stop. 3:15 to go. Looking in.
Skip pass.
Another skip pass.
Raby's going to pull. Ball in and out. Big rebound, Duncan
Big
McClure.
Rebound by Duncan McClure. That's a foul on 55 on the push on the rebound.
They got Schultz on the push.
Foul on 55, Tyler Schultz.
That's going to be the 17th foul. They're going to shoot 1 and 1.
Duncan was the Cougar fouled there. He's going to step to the line. Big free throws by the senior big man. Use those legs, Duncan. Good looking shot.
Substitution. 22, Tyson Rogers.
They're going to sub the big man out right now. Now, 3:04 to go, 43-39. Illini Central lead. Duncan McClure at the line for his second free throw. Gets it to go.
Big free throws. Big free throws.
Coach John Giesler wanting to call a timeout right now. 5-point lead, 3:04 to go. I know the people back home are going crazy. They're jumping around at the Arley Theater, I'm being told. They're just absolutely loving this game. Right now, we need all the support we can get for this Illini Central team on this defensive possession.
Let's talk about these seniors, Lance. We've seen everybody in Mason City, San Jose, we're all aware of this team. State champs as junior high kids. They've all stuck with the program. The time is now for them.
The time is now. And they've had this burden on their shoulder all year, being the team to beat. And they've got the burden on their shoulder right now. They got the target on their back. And it's not just a little target. They got a big target. The #1 team in state. Supersectional, Elite 8, a trip to Peoria on the line. And you know Cissna Park's going to fire guns a-blazing coming out these last 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Illini Central, with control of the game, needs to play like it. I know Tony Worley talking to Jared Entwistle right now. Hey, you've been here. This is your place. You won last year. They've got to come and beat you. Take care of the ball. Do what you do. Be the leader that you are.
For these seniors, for Illini Central, you think about all the practices, all the summer tournaments, all the games.
This was a team, this senior class, my first year coaching Illini Central, they were freshmen. I've seen them. I grew up with them. They put in a lot of work. They put in a lot of effort. Let's let it pay off right now.
So here we go. 3 minutes left in Supersectional action. Cissna Park 39, Illini Central 44. JoJo all over.
He's going to get a 5 count, and he does.
Oh, they got him.
Cissna Park pulling out all the stops, getting their big man to bring the ball to the floor.
Yeah,
and what do? They put Jordan, JoJo, Bradshaw on him.
A set play, how frustrating for Cissna Park. A set play coming out of the half. They got their ball to their big man, and JoJo, the man that can guard anybody, forces a 5-second call. Let's make it count.
JoJo staying aggressive.
There's the skip past Unkin. Unkin pulls. Can't hit.
Big
There's
rebound
JoJo.
by Bradshaw. Now,
No hurry here. 2:30 left.
Let's get a great shot right now. Entwistle telling him, hey, relax.
The back door. Raby's there. He's a great defender. Reads the backdoor cut. They're going to turn the ball over.
Errant pass. 2:22 to go. Coach John Giesler right now telling him, hey, you got the lead. Make him come out and get you. Don't force anything. You guys are so good at running your offense. Let it come to you. You will get those looks. You will get those great shots. Let's do this and finish the game. They're sending their big man back to guard McClure as no one was paying attention to him just a little bit ago.
So leadership and teamwork here. 2:22 left. Bradshaw going to bring the ball up. Cissna Park flashes a double team.
Now Illini Central, 4 timeouts remaining. So they don't have to get too crazy on anything. If they get close to a 5-second call, Coach Giesler can call a timeout. He's got 4 of them at his disposal. Carry call on Bradshaw.
It's a good defense by Raby there. Forces a carry by Bradshaw.
2 minutes to go.
We're right at 2 minutes. 2-possession game, 5-point lead, Illini Central. And we need to stop, Lance.
Who's going to bring the ball up the floor? There we go. We got Bradshaw on him. Tries to get a pick, unable to.
There's Jared Entwistle on the steal.
We're going to have a dunk by McClure. Oh, smart foul because you can see it in Entwistle's eyes. He saw McClure run the floor.
The dunk was coming. The dunk was coming, so the Timberwolves defender there, number 10, Bo Anderson, he saves a big play.
Big play because that right there would have brought this crowd to its feet. Would have been a 7-point lead after a Duncan McClure dunk, and you all know how that goes. But hey, didn't happen. Let's make these 2 free throws and keep chucking away.
Smooth as can be, Jared Entwistle makes it a 6-point game, 1:48 left. Second one's going to roll around and go, 46-39, 7-point lead.
And John Giesler's going to call a full timeout.
Cougar fans on their feet.
That gives him 3 timeouts remaining. Now, Coach Long for Cissna Park, he's going to talk about what they're going to try and do offensively. Probably try and set up some way to relieve some ball pressure from Jordan Bradshaw. Illini Central right now. Coach John Giesler telling them, hey, don't get too crazy. Get in your spots. You have to have good ball pressure. You have to have help side. You know they're going to look to their big man. That's what they're going to do.
Hasselbring.
They're going to look to him.
It's his time. 4-year starter Hasselbring. You know they're going to go to him. It's a matter of how the Cougars adjust.
So you have to make those other guards for Cissna step up. And that's what Illini Central's banking on right now. On the defensive end, this Illini Central crowd up and going.
I had no idea so many people from Illini Central could do Gangnam Style dance.
Exactly.
There's a bunch of them.
Well, they're going crazy right now. I tell you what, if they win this game, we might even see a Harlem Shake by this crowd. Okay.
So here we go.
Bradshaw guarding the ball.
They're going to
skip
pass to number 24, pulls. He can't get it. Duncan McClure, the big rebound.
Entwistle, he's got the ball. They're going to have to look to foul him, I'm guessing, or they're just going to go double team him. And
there's the kick out to Bradshaw.
He can get it back out.
Protect the basketball.
Back to Entwistle. What are you going to do?
Ball,
You're going to have to foul him because he's not going to give it up. Just keep doing that, Jared. That's what you got to do. Long signaling their players to come up. Nice pass to Bradshaw. Back to Bale.
Bale got it! Big possession by the Cougars.
Get back on defense,
everybody
boys.
touches the ball. Come on, defense. Raby's going to kick out to Marquez, who pulls. He's hit several shots already.
Big rebound by Bale.
Big rebound.
1 minute to go. We have 50 seconds to go.
Attaboy, Grant.
They are going to have to foul him. Nope, they don't. They skip it ahead to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to handle the ball. They do have to foul him, however.
That's Hasselbring.
He's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a 1-and-1, 48-39. 47 seconds to go with Bradshaw at the line. This crowd feeling what could happen here in the next 47 seconds
Illini Central just needs to keep their cool and take care of the basketball on the offensive end, make their free throws. As my man Brian Flynn always says, you got to make those free throws. Makes the first one.
Bradshaw's first go. We'll review, folks, that last possession. Such a great possession by the Cougars. I think everybody touched it. Everybody stayed calm as the defense was throwing defenders at everybody. We got to stop in action here. An official has called off Jordan's free throw.
I'm not sure what the call was. Coach Giesler's going to call another timeout.
Not sure what happened there.
I turned my head for a second.
I'm not sure if his foot went over the line as he was dribbling.
Well, bottom line is
10-point lead's the bottom line.
10-point lead, 47 seconds to go. So you know they're looking to their big man. Contest all three-pointers. Contest all threes, close out big, get rebounds. On this end, they're going to have to foul you. Make your free throws. This is Illini Central Ball Club. They got so many ball handlers. They can handle the pressure, so you can't steal it from them. You're going to have to foul them. So bottom line is, get stops and rebounds on this end, make your free throws, and you're headed to Peoria if you can do those things.
We're 47 seconds away. We know Cissna Park's got a lot of points to make up. We'll look for them to get a quick shot.
Right now, Illini Central fans up on their feet. Cissna's all sitting down. You know, right now, if you're Cissna, this is do or die right here. 10-point deficit for them with 47 seconds to go. I hope them people back at the R-Lead, DTS, Mason City, all around the world, stand up. Let's hear you over here at Redbird Arena.
Clock ticks down to 40. Skip pass there by Cissna Park. They're unable to get a shot up. Cougars contesting everything. Force shot. Come on, Cougars.
Going to the board.
Jared comes away with it. He's going to dribble around. He's got options ahead. He pushes up to Bradshaw.
Now,
smart play, Bradshaw.
20 seconds to go. We darn near close to an intentional. Didn't get it. 22.6 seconds. 10-point lead. Bradshaw go to the line. Do you think he's going to step over again?
No, I think he's going to make both of them. 10th foul by the Timberwolves.
Cissna's going to concede right now. They're sending in their subs.
The white flag has been raised by Cissna Park. 5 subs coming in. Jordan's shot rolls in and out. Still a 10-point lead.
Great job, Cissna, this season. Nothing to hang your head about. You made it to the Elite Eight.
Look at these Cougars. Cougar fans on their feet.
Cougar fans also loving it. They're going to sub in all their players. They are sensing that return trip back to Peoria, Josh.
We have a great weekend in store. I can't wait. Are we allowed to talk about a win yet?
We can talk about
Let's
a
talk
win
about
right now. 22.6 seconds to go. 6 seconds to go. You're up 10.
The Cougars are going to return to Peoria. This is 2 years straight. A shot at a state championship.
They're going to face Nokomis coming in.
And it's going to be the 2 o'clock game, the second game of the 1A day session. 2 o'clock on Friday.
Jordan Bradshaw getting subbed out. Great job by him. One of the keys to this game, his defensive effort, his offensive effort. Great job by Jordan Bradshaw. 20 seconds to go. This Illini Central crowd's about to get crazy here at Redbird Arena.
Jordan Lynn all over the basketball. Ian Albers contests a shot. He forces the air ball. Great defense by Ian.
8 seconds to go. I want to say one thing, though. Hats off to this Cissna Ball Club. Great job this season. You know, I know your town's really proud of you. You did a great job tonight. Did all you can do. Illini Central, just a wall to try and run through as they get the victory tonight, 50-39.
The season continues, as we said. Ball game Friday afternoon. Can't wait to see y'all there.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone back in Mason City and around the world.
Go Cougars.
You can tune in on television come Friday to watch this Cougar team. Josh and I are done for the season as we know it. Now we can just become fans and enjoy the rest of the ride.
Absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in.
Talk to you later. Have a good night.